y'all better get your robes on because we're about to have a talk. We're about to have an unboxing. Yes. So get them on, get cozy, and let's talk. Gotta go 1, gotta go 2. Okay, boys. Give them your money shot. Okay, sit. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be an unboxing. In my Get Fit With Me video, I gave you my 5 fit tips, and in one of those tips, I mentioned tools. And within the tools, I mentioned acupressure mat. And if that didn't make sense to you, here's the story behind the acupressure mat. A few years ago, when I was looking up different at-home fitness routines, something simple I could be able to do in the living room, I stumbled upon Sarah Beth Yoga. She is amazing. And I say this because you can find thousands upon thousands of yoga videos on YouTube, and they're not good for you. She sparked interest for me because when you're doing new fitness routines or new workouts, you need to make sure that you're doing it with someone who's already been through the motions and knows what kind of form you need. I speak about form in my 5 Fit Tips video. Yoga is something that you can't push, and I already had those form tips when I was in college. I had classes for yoga, so I already knew what I needed to do personally. But the reason why I chose Sarah Beth Yoga is because during her routines, she's giving you those small form critiques like pull in your belly button, keep your shoulders away from your ears, make sure that your tongue is not clenching to the roof of your mouth, relax your eyes, your cheeks, breathe, remember to relax and let tension go. All of those things are very necessary in a yoga routine. And if you have just someone giving you your basic sun salutation, then you're probably not going to get the beneficial effects that you should be getting from these moves. To be mindful when you go from in and out of a position is very important. So definitely give Sarah Beth a follow, check her out, give her a like, subscribe. She's the sweetest. Why I mentioned Sarah Beth is because she taught me about an acupressure mat. I'll link her up here to go find that review video. And originally, her video is on the Pranamat Eco. And it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It is super expensive for the Pranamat Eco. So I did my best on going through the internet and this I believe was 2016 that I was watching this video, and I'm scouring through best acupressure mats for a good price, and then I came upon, I don't even know how I was okay buying this, but Savasana Now. Savasana Now. Savasana Now. Savasana Now. Look how disgusting that art is. Like, did they literally take this out of clip art or some shit? That is horrible. I should have known. The design sucks, and I know you shouldn't really buy the product because of the way it looks. But come on now. That's cheap as shit. Let's get to the contents. This half moon pillow. I fucking hate it. Because it's a half moon. What does it do? I don't know. Fits right here, but it never quite fits right. I guess you could use it for your feet, but if you look at it, these are the prickies. It has been used in the dog hair on this. It's another reason why I got a new one. I'm going to take better care of this one, I promise. But the prickies on this one, they're nice. They're okay. When I first laid on it, I was like, this is nice. So I had Warren lay on it, and he hated it. He couldn't sit on it for more than a second. He thought it hurt. I was in love with this at the beginning, for sure. Dun 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 dun! And the packaging, let me tell you that this is the most horrible packaging ever. Like, it is made up of Velcro. So you can pull this out, and it said you could wash this, and I'm pretty sure I did once. I can't remember. But it's scary to put a bunch of prickly things into the wash. So if you open it up, this is what the design looks like on the inside. There must be glued on or some business under there. Maybe they're sewn. But it's made of foam. And it's starting to rip, the foam is. So this is the makeup, and like I said, it worked for a while. I would get sick and I'd be in bed all the time. I'd get backaches and it would hurt so bad, but you couldn't get up because you had no energy. So I'd lay on this and I'd fall asleep on this and I wouldn't hurt anymore. Or if I have serious lady pain, this is my first go-to. I lay on this. If it's excruciating, I'll fall asleep on this once again. I have backaches, like it must be a posture problem that I slouch and I get a pain, I would say, right here all the time. I have probably a golf ball knot right here most of the time, and this is what I got this for essentially, is to help with the fascia and unknot my back, you know. It sounded good and it worked for a while, right? Yeah. So fast forward me to now, a few months ago, and I have been working out pretty routinely. I can't say too much for the last few weeks. Happy New Year's. I've been trying to create a healthy habit on working out, and I've been lifting a lot more weights in my hands, doing the push-pulls, you know, and it's really wrecking my back at times, doing planks, burpees, firecrackers. As much as I really appreciated what I had the Savasana Now for, I felt like that I wanted to upgrade. And so I went back on the market looking for the best acupressure mat for cheap. And my searches came out to, you can get something that looks like the Pranamat Eco, but you're not going to get the quality that it provides. It has the lotus flower, hips plastic acupressure points that you can get another mat to look like it, but it's not hips. Does that make sense? Or maybe it is hips. So maybe you got a mat that has that lotus flower. So is it made of foam or is it made of coconut fiber like the Pranamat is? Is your outside liner hand sewn and embroidered? Is it all natural, sustainable material? Or is it just cheap? Once you're done with it, you throw it away and it's wasteful in the landfill. So again, I did my research and it took me a long time to really get to the point to actually pay for it. My little secret on that one was I've been looking at it since Black Friday and I had ordered it after New Year's. So that's how long I was looking into buying the Pranamat and looking into other alternatives. I used the BF30 coupon code that they had for Black Friday to get 30% off, and it was still rather expensive. I did end up paying $200 and change for the mat, the pillow, and the linen bag to put it in, because what's the point of having the mat if you can't store it or bring it with you? It was necessary to have the bag. So let me pull it out and I'll show you. Dun 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 da da da. Wow, man. The first thing I'm pulling out is the bag. This is a crazy ergonomic looking bag that has this wide strap that ends up having a fold in that opens up about 2 inches. A front strap to Velcro it closed. How's that hanging? Another reason why I wanted the Pranamat Eco is because of the pillow. This design is by far my favorite. It's a legitimate pillow. And let's talk about this design on the back. Beautiful. This has a hideaway zipper where you can pull the contents out. It's right here. Comes across, and then you pull the bag out and you can wash this. It also came with the user guide, but I bet you can find it online as well, how to care for your Pranamat. I just want to zoom in on these lotus flowers real quick. Look how gorgeous they are. This, I feel like that if you really need to get it to the side, you can form it as well as shape it to where you need it. Fits. Where this is not necessarily, it pinches and it doesn't wrap. As well, I can use this. I can also use this for my thighs if I'm having, which I did, doing lunges upon lunges upon lunges and total body badass, which is total body bullshit, honestly. And so I just was pressing down, or I will do this, just lay like this, get that pressure from my stomach onto my thighs. It feels amazing. The mat, I believe, is huge. It's heavy. Isn't that beautiful? One other thing that Pranamat provides is selection of color. You don't get that, and I know it's not important. Color is not necessarily important, but personalization to something that goes towards your personality, that's important. Making you feel comfortable doing things, that's important. Let's compare in size. And you wonder why it's a little bit more expensive for this one? It's because you're getting more. You're getting more material, you're getting more acupressure points, and surface area. So if you needed help making your decision, I feel like that the more points on your body, the better it works. Look at that. It's just huge. On to the next one, on to the next. You can just immediately feel the effects by putting your hands, your palms, right on the lotus flowers. It's warming, almost like the blood is rushing to each and every point. And it's crazy, it's almost like magic. My first contact with the acupressure mat wasn't actually after yoga. It was, I was painting the bathroom and doing this. And in the corners where the walls met the ceiling, it was a lot of overhead, and I kept getting, once again, that not feeling. And every time I'd get that feeling, I'd go and lay on the mat for maybe 5-10 minutes, and it would go away. It would go away for a few hours. Yes, how is this happening right now? And I had that feeling with the cheap one. So here I am now, before I bought this, thinking, what could it really feel like if I got the original one? I will always pay the money for this. Hands down, this is worth it. Not only that, there's a 30-day. Is it a 30-day? There is a money-back guarantee. If you don't think it worked for you, honey, you can tell them to take it back. They'll send you your $200 back. How amazing is that? PranamatBitch.com. Ooh, who dis? Acupressure? I'll show you how I lay on this. And I'll go through the different positions the guide suggests. There was also a mat that was probably half this size that came in a set as a tri-set, and I just didn't feel the need for that when I already have the pillow. Get what you need, get all of them. get one, whatever you think is going to suit you best. I usually like to wear decent band bottoms when I'm about to lay down, and I pull it to my tailbone and I slowly lay back. I do keep my knees bent because it helps take that tension off of my lower back so it's not immediately creating intense pressure right here. I feel like I didn't get on enough, so I'm going to pick up, put down, slowly, each vertebrae down. Okay, that's good. And then I'll pulse up and down and try to massage the points into my back very, very gently. Sometimes I'll put my arms above my head, and that helps get in the shoulder blades a little. Or I'll open my knees, and that honestly is my favorite position. You can lay this on the floor, on the ground, on a bed, on a couch, in a chair, pretty much anywhere you can figure out how to fit it, you can sit it. I do prefer to lay on this on the couch and have it propped up. Normally that when I'm sick, that's the position that feels most comfortable. I also want to mention that I do less in fabric department. I do less clothing. I prefer to wear sports bra with this just because I like the hips to skin contact, that Lotus point hitting my skin. I don't want there any dullness. That's the point of why I bought this one. The intensity is there, and it, I think, is necessary. Another position that is suggested in the book is to actually use your pillow in conjunction with your mat, and you put it where you think the small of your back will lie. So I'll scoot slowly, tuck a little, lower just a little bit. Oh wow, I haven't tried this position and it's amazing. I just need to even out the beams. It's real nice. If it is too intense at first, definitely try 1 minute into 5 minutes and then go up from there. Wow. It's intense. It's good intense though, you know? Not only is the acupressure mat good for headaches, menstrual cramps, sore muscles. Cellulite is something that a lot of ladies have and are a little insecure about, and I've just learned to live with it. I haven't tried using the Pranamat for cellulite, but maybe that's something I'll take pictures of as I use it more in a targeted area. I'll show you when it started, and then a few months from now I'll show you what it looks like and if it actually was beneficial for cellulite. My testimony today is definitely for headaches, menstrual cramps, and good old-fashioned sore muscles. I stand by this product so much, and I hope you guys liked my video. Thanks so much for watching my unboxing, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Subscribe, like, and share if this is a channel you want to see more content from, because you know, I've got the randos. Come see me. I've got random things to talk about all the time, you know? Alright, see you later.